Yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Oh, here we are, January 1st. Grant, the players who are struggling.
The new year is definitely an exciting time to celebrate, as we all do. But I think that doesn't come around until maybe the All-Star break, which is a little bit past the halfway point. And really, at that point, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. It's Graham and Alexander Walker at the 1 and the 2. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And for the Bucks, DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Tiny in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's New Orleans with it. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Duncan. To the inside. Middleton against Graham. Middleton, right side. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Now here's Valanciunas. He did not look good in their loss to the Cavaliers the other night. Ingram with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Over Middleton. The shot by Ingram, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And you know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Here's Ingram, following the score by Milwaukee. And they pick up 2.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Williamson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 so far. DiVincenzo against Graham. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the score by Milwaukee. Graham for 3. Second chance effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Oh, showing power in
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. We've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Tiny in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Graham, that's good. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. Here's Graham, following the score by Milwaukee. Here's Ingram. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
know, we've seen guys get traded, become the guy for a team, and excel. One example is Brandon Ingram going to New Orleans as the piece in the Anthony Davis deal in the summer of 2019.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker comes in for Hart.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
During his first year in the Big Easy, Ingram thrived as the focus of the Pelicans offense, named to his first All-Star game.
And at just 22 years old, B.A., it wasn't just Ingram averaging over 23 points per game. It was his 39% shooting from deep, also throwing in about 6 rebounds and 4 assists per game. Brandon made a statement in his first year in New Orleans that he can be a franchise player in this league.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Lets it go from 11. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And it's Ingram off the drive. Graham for 3. Doesn't go for him. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. A minute 31 left in the half. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Ingram. 26 points for him last game against Cleveland. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Ingram. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And they're going to count that bucket to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Boy, you got to like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Alexander Walker and Ingram are on the wing, and it's Graham in at the 1.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest, you're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
B.A., I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Ingram. Back to Graham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's closely guarded. No good with a layup. Ingram, the pass to Graham. To the paint. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 11 points.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Outside Holiday. His first shot coming late. Drained it for 2 points.
One of the stronger guards in the league. Holiday will take it up inside any chance you give him.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Williamson. Over on Antetokounmpo. That's short off the rim.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Holiday passes to Middleton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
All he needed was a little...
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. And it's Tiny in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo, bam!
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Pass to Williamson, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3, and there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist from Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 20. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Inside. Here's Duncan. Uses the glass on the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Hart, following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Hart. And here's Williamson. Middleton covering. Here's Alexander Walker. Deflected!
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Williamson. Ingram against Middleton to stop the run. It's deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Middle post checked in for Middleton. Hood comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's Bryant in for Drew Holiday. So this one belongs to the Bucks. They watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Full story, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Josh Jackson out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5. And for the Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Stewart kicks to Bay. 4 on the clock. Grant trying to break free. Bay, no good. On offense, here are the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
And it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Jackson. Tipped away. taken away by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Wide open shot is on the money.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations. And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his number one attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Now here's Jackson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Stewart, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Down low. Here's Duncan, and he lays it straight in. Duncan's got 6 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's DiVincenzo, following the miss by Kate Cunningham.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
Now here's Jackson. 12 points his last outing. Cunningham looking it over. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it.
DiVincenzo against Jackson. There's the pass to Diallo. Over onto Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. Here's Stewart. Duncan with the block. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Sadiq Bey is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. Passes to DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Jackson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the Pelicans looked really strong. He ended up with 8 points and caused real problems for shooters with his shot blocking. He's one of the reasons they're so hot right now. He made a great contribution in that one. Kevin, let's see if they can keep it going.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And it goes down 2 points. Stewart's got 4 this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And stolen by Bey. Jackson against DiVincenzo. Here's Diallo. Duncan with the block. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 9 points last game out.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Joseph finds Stewart. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And I feel like Josh Jackson is proof that the right mindset can go a long way for a player who wants to improve himself.
Oh, yeah, Greg, I think he took criticism about his game to heart and looked for ways to grow. Then he put in the work, and now he's performing at a higher level because of it.
Unloads from 13. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the buckets from Jackson.
Execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And then for Detroit, Olenicki's checked in for Diallo. Cunningham comes in for Jackson. Saban Lee's subbed in for Joseph. Now, here's Cunningham, defended by DiVincenzo. Bucks leading by 6. Holiday, the pass to Duncan. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Stewart. 2 points. That one goes. 14 points for Duncan.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Pass to Bay. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Pistons. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Lee passes to Stewart. Stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Outside, Antetokounmpo with 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup is up and in. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And so it's Milwaukee with a 10. This game still to play. What can you say? Tiny and impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Duncan is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in at the 1. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Basket good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Jackson, stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Duncan with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Jackson has the open look. The 19-footer is on the money. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Jackson isn't bashful about pulling up from the mid-range. He just has a nice-looking stroke from that spot on the floor.
DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing from him.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Outside Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has grown.
Jeremy Grant, 1 shot.
He was born into a basketball family. I played with his uncle. Jeremy Grant has paved his own path, becoming a highly sought-after wing. He secured the bag, $60 million contract in 2020.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in command with a 16-point lead as the
Cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Detroit, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Olynyk is out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Lee in at the point.
That's his first.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks from Milwaukee?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Duncan with the block. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Bucket is good. 16 points for Duncan.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Such a wide-open look.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Duncan. That misses off the backboard. Pistons trailed by 17. Lee outside. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out to the right wing. There's Ojale. And another basket for Milwaukee. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. The pass to Bay. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Olynyk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, and the scoring from Olynyk adding up. He's got it going.
Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And here is Lee. To the left side wing. Bay passes to Cunningham. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Passes it to Simons. Here's Ojale. He's defended by Bay. Three-pointer, Simons. And another three for Milwaukee.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got it.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Detroit. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Hood for three. Hits it from three-point range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Cunningham kicks to Jackson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. You can see why after that sequence.
Good work there as it goes.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Now here's Jackson. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play.
Thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.
Stop, Allie. Thanks for that. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. Goran Dragic is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Birch in at the 5. And from Milwaukee, Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. And it's Tiny in at the center position. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Now here's Dragic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And I just love how active Dragic is. Consistent at looking to score, which draws the D's attention.
And the second free throw is good. Now Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one's good. Middleton.
I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now here's Birch. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Anunoby for 3. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And even though his offense continues to develop, Grant, Anunoby's defense may be his most important contribution to this team.
He has what I call positional versatility. He has great length, and he's light on his feet, and he doesn't have to gamble to be disruptive.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
An incredibly improved player, Pascal Siakam scored just 4 points a game as a rookie, then 7 in his second year. But Siakam worked hard, becoming an all-star in year 4, almost scoring 23 per game.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And down it goes, 2 points.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Holiday against Dragic. Siakam outside. Back to Dragic. Pass to Birch. 6 to shoot. Fires it. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Duncan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Dragic. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ogilvy comes in for Chris Middleton. And Simon has subbed in for Drew Holiday. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Dragic. Here's Duncan. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. And that one drops. He has 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Siakam, trailing by 5. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Back to Simons. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Trent. He gets it in there.
Gary Trent Jr.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Inside. A nice shot by Duncan.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Boucher. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Ogilvy. There's 37 seconds left now in the first quarter. To the inside, Duncan, and he banks in the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Boucher outside. Back to Flynn. Driving in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Simons. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
And he jams it home with authority.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Group out there. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward slots. Malachi Flynn out there with Goran Dragic. And it's Birch in at the center position. And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's gotten much more selective with his spots.
To me, B.A., he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Dragic. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
To the paint. A nice shot by Duncan. He's got 12.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
Pass to Birch. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Middleton outside. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Dragic. Fades. Again! Milwaukee!
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He picked up 16 points, and his presence on D cannot be overlooked. He is such a great shot blocker. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Down low. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. Antetokounmpo has got 10.
They're really working the paint now.
32 seconds left in the first half of this game. Middleton against Barnes. Here he goes. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Middleton.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Raptors substitution.
15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Holiday. And he converts the layup. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, Drew Holiday has so many great attributes, but I think perhaps the best one is his mindset. He's even-keeled, he competes at a high level, and he never backs away from a challenge.
And so it's Milwaukee, up 15 points. Out a little more evenly in the second. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Tiny in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Dragic against Holiday. Pass to Birch. Back to Dragic. Over on Antetokounmpo. That one off the back iron and out. And Milwaukee's shooting has been incredible, 72%. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points in the game.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. And, you know, DiVincenzo starting games, didn't miss a beat transitioning to that role from a reserve player the prior season. Not surprising given his mentality.
Here's Dragic. The rebound by Duncan.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to Holiday. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 11 points in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Shoots from 12. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And with DiVincenzo, Clark, him stepping into the starting 5 was a natural fit.
Well, I tell you, it seems like a great fit, B.A. Gives that lineup exactly what they needed. A guy who doesn't have to have the ball. He plays excellent defense. He can make the three-point shot, moves well without it. All of that bodes well with those other starters.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Duncan. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. 20 points for him.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward slots. Goran Dragic is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Birch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from the high post. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Dragic misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Trent. Middleton against Birch. Back to Trent. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Duncan. Middleton outside. Now here's Holiday. Here's Middleton. Pulls it. And he can't get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Dragic passes to Siakam. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Middleton outside. Out to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Duncan. up and in with the jumper near the hoop. 22, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
The Raptors making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. Siakam, the pass to Dragic. It's tipped!
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. You two. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Back to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. And another three for Milwaukee.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Siakam outside. Back to Dragic. Looking to end this cold spell. That one no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. And stolen by Dragic. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he gets it back. Dragic right side. Tries yet again. The open shot, Siakam. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Holiday. It's stolen by Birch. Here's Siakam, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
And the Raptors making a change here. Gillespie's checked in for Birch. Watanabe comes in for Anunoby. Mikhailuk's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Dragic.
Possible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first two meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Bonga. Got a hand on it. Bryant with it. Pass to Simons. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Can't get it to fall. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Flynn. Uncovered. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Simons. So this one belongs to the Bucks. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into it.
Clearly. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Duncan in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Irving at point guard. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Out of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Left side, KD. Duncan with the block, and they'll keep possession, and he gets it back.
Well, so smooth in everything he does. Aldridge with the little up fake, and the defender overcommits, takes advantage.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here for the night. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Now Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the dunk by Giannis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
And here is DiVincenzo. James Harden getting it to go from deep. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Shot clock at 5, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Irving dishes to KD. Pass to Harden from outside the arc, and the rebound goes to Duncan.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Middleton looking it over. To the inside. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Duncan's got his second basket.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Outside Irving. Down low. A nice shot by Aldridge.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Middleton outside. Going inside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
2 minutes to play.
Antetokounmpo against KD. That one drops for him.
Boy, he is looking confident.
On the way with the win.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Middleton. Harden missing his last shot. Middleton finds Duncan. Plays it up and banks it in. Duncan's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bounce pass Mills. Griffin passes to Mills. Back to Griffin. Mills dishes to Griffin. Can't hit from 12. Bucks leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
55 seconds left to play in the first. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. No good from Duncan.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Shot's good by Mills.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Duncan. Misses from close range. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back in. Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Duncan, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Semi Ojeleye. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Hood. And it's Holiday in for Anthony Simons. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the Raptors was phenomenal. He scored 22 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Portis. KD against Middleton. And the wide open shot from Griffin. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Duncan. And it's good for 2. Duncan's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's KD. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Irving against Holiday, and he gets it to go. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
KD passes to Griffin. Great D that time for Middleton.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
It's blocked. Griffin finds KD. For Middleton. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. First, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Tiny and impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. And it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Brent the Wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it. Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. KD's got 10.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And that one's good. Duncan.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are two.
Fans are expecting this to be good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Hood kicks to Duncan. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Hood against Irving. Back to Duncan. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Irving finds Mills from 11 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Inside, and the dunk by Duncan.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ogilvy, that's good. Ogilvy's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Road less traveled. Anthony Simons took a year after high school just training at a basketball academy. No college, not the most glamorous route, but his game has some flash to it.
He's one of those guys, GA, that comes into the game and just is an offensive force. Takes shots off the dribble, can shoot threes, is lightning quick, and gets to the basket. Still very young, still a lot of room for him to grow, but he has shown flashes.
Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And how about that? LaMarcus still with that size, can go up and
on the court.
Here's Middleton, goes up off the inbound. Some solid defense from Harris. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving and Harden, the 2 star guards. And it's Griffin in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Outside Holiday. Second chance shot. Duncan finds Portis, takes the 12-footer and hits.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Blake Griffin. KD's shot is good.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton with it. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Durant. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Holiday. Now DiVincenzo. The pass to Middleton. Duncan down low. Guarded by Harris. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Brooklyn called for the foul. No good on that one. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. That one misses. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5.
Fourth quarter.
Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's Middleton, and it's good. 2 points.
Your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
Irving looking for an opening. Here's KD, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Middleton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Duncan.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
And it's the Bucks ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have to.
Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know.